JJ Peterka was the hottest Sabre going into the All-Star break, and he comes out of it with the team lead in goals, and he's with us now in advance of the Sabres-Stars game tonight. What has been clicking for you most recently, JJ?
I don't know. I think I'm doing everything the same, basically. I think, the pucks are just going in right now.
You didn't switch anything?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm shooting a little bit more, but, I think at the start of the season they were going in, then they weren't really going in, even though, I don't know, didn't really switch anything. And, right now they're going in again.
I think you are shooting a little bit more. Last game, 5 shots on goal against the Kings, 4. And then they got a 2-2, 3-2. And then in that little stretch where it wasn't going in, I see a lot of 1s. Do you, pay attention to the stats?
Not really. I'm glad we have a stat guy here. No,
yeah, exactly.
I guess now we know why they're going in, yeah.
So one is not good enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't want to waste any from center ice. But I'm just saying, when you shoot more, do you have a better feel for where the puck is going? Maybe a little bit more precision in your shot?
I guess. I think it's just the confidence that when you get more shots on net, and I think you just feel better than throughout the game.
With every goal and point, you just continue to add to your, career best season that you're having. Where do you think you can have more of an impact on the power play? How can you have more of an impact on the power play to help the entire group's numbers in that regard?
I think more being a shooting threat. I think we're passing up a lot of stuff. We're playing just too slow, and I think if we move the puck quicker and also have more of a shooting mentality, I think that would be a huge benefit. So
I look at the power play setup that you are on. Obviously, you're on the right flank with Middlestat on the left. Tucky is in the bumper, Greenway in the middle of the front of the net, and then Owen at the back. Are you the one-timer guy? Is this something that you've been before, the one-timer, or is it a more catch and then a release, a delay attack, or is it just get the stick up in the air and let it go?
I've been everywhere, I think. Back on my one-timer now, I like it there a lot. We have 2 huge bodies in front, so I guess, especially for our power play, I think just get it there, let those guys screen, and
You've been drawing a lot of penalties. Do you feel like that's been a consistent part of your game as you lead the team in that regard too?
Yeah, I think just moving my feet. I think that's a huge key for that, and it puts opposing team on a tough spot, and then they sometimes take the penalties, and we get a power play. So that's good.
It was the LA game. You drew 3 penalties, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear it from the LA Kings player? Were they hey, Peterka, stay on your feet?
Legit. After the second one, I got chirped from the whole bench. It was hilarious.
I know.
I'm what am I supposed to do here?
I'd be the one giving it to you, but I was happy that you were moving your feet. You actually drew penalties too, because they were legit penalties. It's not like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Drew Doughty probably gave it.
Yeah.
He's always talking, always.
Exactly.
Who's the story about, Podorowski when he scored and Doughty gave him crap from the bench for going at Jonathan Quick's head, right?
Right, because it was like a 5-0 game. He's like, what? He's like,
it's my first NHL goal.
I just scored my first NHL goal. Calm down, But the one great thing that we've been able to get more of is seeing you guys after a win hand off the saber to the player of the game. What is that like for you when you get it and then you have to pass it on to somebody? And how's that interaction been? And has there been some ridiculously funny moments this year with the sword or not?
I don't really think there have been a lot of funny moments. I think it's just the player who's been the hottest probably around the game gets it or whatever. The goalie probably I would say gets it 50%, especially how Oopie's playing right now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of rewards the player the team thinks played the best in the game, and it's an honor to have it. Kind of get it out of there and then have a little speech. So it's good.
I guess, are there guys that are way more comfortable with the speech that comes after?
Definitely. There are more. There are guys who like it a lot, and there are guys who just have a short one, and that's it.
Yeah,
okay, you said
go get the next one, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep it going. You mentioned having fun with it, and you mentioned Luukkonen. So I'm putting the two together, and during the bye week and the All-Star break, you guys had a little bit of fun, which one leads to a wager on the golf course which you posted on Instagram, where Luukkonen had to wear a one-piece bathing suit on the golf course. What was the bet, and what led to the decision of the loser having to carry out that punishment?
Okay, so yeah, we saw on the course it's not really busy, so we're just having fun out there. We played the first day. We played the loser has to wear something the winner picks for him the next day. So yeah, we're sitting there on the second tee, and I pull it out. He had no clue what it is. So we both died laughing. It was so funny when he put it on, and then he played a good round after that.
Did he play it for the rest of the round or just for one hole?
He played it for a couple holes, and then it was like it's enough.
So did you have to go shopping? Like after you won the first day, did you have to go look for something to get?
Yeah, I did. It was this morning. It was the morning we played the round then. I was just browsing through and saw it, popped in my eye.
That's awesome.
Looked pretty good on him. I actually took the excellent arch one, and it barely fit him, so I was struggling.
It had a little bit of a Borat feel. Like, have you ever seen the movie Borat when he runs on the beach?
Oh yeah, I did. It kind of did. You're right. I didn't think about that.
It was more coverage, but it had a little bit. It really had that feel.
It looked unreal on him though.
So how would you describe the break?
I think just fun. I think getting away from hockey a bit, just relaxing, kind of recharging the bats, and I think we're ready to go now.
Very good.
Anything that guys come back, and I remember when we would have All-Star break or any type of a Christmas break, there's always a story that comes back. One that you can tell on the air is there's somebody like KC went and practiced with his University of Minnesota, team, and he's all hockey all the time. But anybody specific that came back and had a pretty good story to tell?
I don't think so. I think
you had a good story to tell.
Probably that was the best story, I think, coming from the All-Star break. Most of the guys went with their wives, so
yeah. A little bit more quiet.
I don't know how much fun happens there. But
I'm sure they got a lot of fun, but it's a little different.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that was the best story out of there.
Oh, that's good.
There's a lot of young Sabres now. Really, really, really young Sabres, as far as families are concerned in the room. JJ, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Yep. Thank you, guys.